Oh yeah, baby. I hope everybody out there is having a good Labor Day. Mine kind of sucks because I worked yesterday and yeah, I got work today too because not every place is closed around here. I work at a casino. They're open 24/7. And of course I got work today, but don't cry for me too much because I get double time and a half. And people aren't crying either because I'm also in the Guinness Book of World Records 2017, and yeah, I still like to brag about that. I can't really do that at work, so I guess I can do it here. But I got a lot of great records in this book, 5 records actually, but the thing is, yeah, I got a record in here for the game Air Rescue Sega Master System, and man, I wish I got Air Records in here besides that because I got so many great scores on Twin Galaxies. I bet a lot of Air Twin Galaxy alumni are kind of wondering what sort of scores they wish they got on here because 2016 was a pretty good year. I got a lot of great records. I got these tattoos here, and of course the biggest one that I wanted and that I mentioned in my previous video is that I was hoping my Bonk's Adventure high score would be in the Guinness Book of World Records because this is no small game. This is maybe the top selling game on the TurboGrafx 16. This game actually just got re-released on the Wii U Virtual Console. It was only one of 3 games to actually get a new release, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, who did I beat? Yeah, I gotta look up Twin Galaxies right now and check out those names on the air scores that I demolished. Not that I'm bragging or anything, but I find that if you tell a story of a video game high score, that just makes everything so much better. Think of it like the best video game movie ever made, King of Kong, starring Billy Mitchell and Steve Wiebe, and their intense war against the highest score in Donkey Kong, and how it led to a huge rivalry. It led to, call-outs of cheating and, nationwide tournaments and all that sort of stuff. And, I can understand the point of view from both competitors because you get the high score in Donkey Kong, Steve Wiebe, you submit it to Twin Galaxies, and you become the new champion. And then you have Billy Mitchell. Oh no, you didn't. We gotta check the rules. We gotta make sure that this guy's playing legit and all that sort of stuff. Of course, because Billy Mitchell is, established at Twin Galaxy, he kind of looks like the bad guy, but I can understand his point of view too, so. Anyways, back on topic here. I'm talking about Bonk's Adventure, my high score on TwinGalaxies.com. Okay, so yeah, we have scores here for the fastest time and ones for point variance. So if people think that they can actually beat this high score, but just by getting the fastest time, no you can't. You have to submit it in separate categories. I think some people are confused by that. I'm just laying it all out there on the table. Go to Twin Galaxies itself, and there you have it. Okay, I'll go to show here. And these are the other 8 people that I beat. Like, when I got the Air Rescue high score, I beat nobody because nobody else submitted a high score ever, so it's very underwhelming. I bet nobody out there watching this video actually knows what Air Rescue is, but everybody knows what Bonk's Adventure is. I beat Chris Nygaard, Jason Winditsky, Martin Simpson, that's an easy name to say, David Clearly, Mark Eddies, Mark Eddies. I beat Mr. Kelly R. Freeman, Jack Henderson, and John Little. Now, Chris Nygaard was a former champion, and I actually beat his score by 500 points. I don't know what happened, if he died near the end, or he thought that score was just good enough, took a picture and submitted it over to Twin Galaxies because maybe he thought he would roll over the score. Where in my 3-hour-long video, I actually got the perfect record of 6 nines and the score didn't roll over, so that makes it officially a perfect score, unbeatable. History in the making. Yeah, he had that record for over 11 years till I be in 2015, April 22nd. And, you know, that was too late for submission in the 2016 edition of this. So I figured, alright, it's got to be a 2000 edition. Nope. So I have 8 other competitors mad at me for demolishing their score, but just not enough attention to get it in the Guinness Book of World Records. Or maybe, you know, they just didn't have the space for TurboGrafx-16 scores, which is kind of a shame because there was like everyone's for like the Atari Jaguar, and I know that system definitely didn't sell as well as the TurboGrafx-16, but you know, we got some high scores in there, and I'm thankful for that because my Trevor McFur high score is in there. See, even has Trevor McFur on the cover. See, I'm probably gonna get crap for that, but we'll see. I also got the first Neo Geo Pocket game high score on Twin Galaxies. One's for like Metal Slug, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Pac-Man. Wouldn't that be cool to put a Pac-Man high score in this booklet? Because, you know, Pac-Man is over like 30 years old, and a lot of people would rather play Pac-Man than some like a No Man's Sky or some crap like that. But I don't know, it's on another niche system, so a lot of people just don't have that clamoring to actually beat my high score or anything like that. It's not like a perfect high score or anything. It's actually very difficult to play on Neo Geo Pocket. I got it done, got the high score, submitted to Twin Galaxies, and nobody's beaten it yet. So that has to count for something. Yeah. Another high score that I wish I got in there is for Bomberman. Now, as tough as my Bounce Adventure one was, this one actually took me 4 hours, 4+ hours, and anybody who actually watched that video, I'm very, very sorry. Holy crap. Because I pretty much beat the entire game, got as much points as possible in every stage that I could. It was long, it was very tedious, but I did it anyways. And yeah, I beat the score that was previous on here because I actually got this in previous editions, like the 2012 edition of the Guinness Book of World Records. I got this in here, but that was my old score of 21 million, and that was actually eclipsed by a dude named Brett Billings on here. He got 22 million. So years later in 2000, I think it was just late last year, in 2015, I was able to submit a brand new score and demolish Brent's score of 22 million, and I got 61 million, official world record. You know, and you know, Bomberman is not chump change either. Like, you know, there's still a few Bomberman games out there. It's a huge franchise for Hudson Soft and now Konami. There's games at the wazoo about Bomberman, but nope, for some reason it didn't make the cut. Oh. Yeah, another one that I wish that I got in the Guinness Book of World Records, and definitely one of the hugest accomplishments that I ever got, is getting the Guardian Legend World Record. Yeah, I got the best time. Let's see if I can find it here. Okay. Well, yeah, I know. That's going to take a while to search through. But anyways, yeah, I think I got the best time of 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 54 seconds. Okay, yeah, and I beat the previous champion. His name is Tom Botia. I don't know. Yeah, I think he's from Europe or something, but yeah, a lot of his scores on here, I don't know if they're kind of legit because I don't want to call the guy out because I don't have like full proof or anything, but a lot of his scores are awfully high, and I don't know if he actually submitted like real footage. Like when I submitted footage on this game, I actually showed it being played on a real console. You know, this is the actual championship card that you're seeing right here. Yeah, I got it signed by Mike Batey in 2016. And yeah, people know that it wasn't cheating or anything like that, but when you're submitting a high score to Twin Galaxies, sometimes all you have to do is like, you could easily play on an emulator, and people have cheated on the website before. Yeah, there was a guy named Corey Chambers on here, submitted some excellent records. I don't want to disparage the guy too much because I know he has some legitimate gaming skill, but unfortunately a lot of his scores have been known to be, you know, falsified, and you can tell, like, yeah, he even admitted himself that he was cheating over the years. Yeah, you're able to submit like a, you know, some pre-recorded footage, you know, edit out your deaths and all that sort of stuff. A lot of people do it on YouTube here. It's very easy to submit a fake score to Twin Galaxies. And that's why some people have to be so hard on various submissions. Like, you know, you have to show so much proof, and yeah, it's not easy. But once you see that score submitted to Twin Galaxies, you know all that hard work was all worth it. Just become best in the world, and you know you're the best because you didn't cheat or anything like that. Yeah, speaking of which, yeah, Double Dragon. Yeah, Corey Chambers, he actually has a score on Double Dragon for the NES, and yeah, you see a lot of variants on like NES Double Dragon, Sega Master System Double Dragon, way back in the late 1980s when this game was like huge. It was one of the top arcade games of its day. But the Sega Genesis one kills those ones because this one is pretty much arcade perfect. It eliminates the annoying slowdown that was found in the arcade edition because the Genesis, you know, has a 16-bit processor and all. And it moves lightning quick. But this game is also controversial because a lot of people think it's bad because it doesn't play like Streets of Rage. No! The game is fun! It plays like the original arcade game. And yeah, I actually think, you know, yeah, the original Double Dragon is still an excellent game. It may seem a little outdated, but the Genesis one is way better than the original Nintendo one, the Sega Master System one, and I got the highest score and the fastest time for both Double Dragon on the Sega Genesis. A huge accomplishment. You know, one of the biggest arcade series of all time, and you're looking at the champion, baby. But was this score in the Guinness Book of World Records? No! Oh, crap! Yeah, play this game. It's awesome. When you play on the Sega Genesis, you can actually press a button to jump. You don't have to press two buttons. It's pretty much arcade perfect. It's great. But everybody, you know, remembers the original Nintendo version. You know, the one that was only one player only. You know, you only had like one character on the screen at the same time. So you can't fight like multiple opponents. No, you have to fight the same Williams, the same Lindas, you know, the same with Bobos. It was just such a bad game. I hate that version. This one is way better. Much better Double Dragon. But it was still cool to get like another Double Dragon score. Yeah, Double Dragon 5, which is a much worse game, but it was still nice to see it on there. And I apologize to the score that I beat previously to get the Super Nintendo high score on there. Because it was so close. I just beat the dude's score just by, like 10,000 points, and I got the record. Or was it like 100,000? Somewhere close, but yeah. I feel bad about that, but that's the name of the game. You want to be the best, and sometimes you have to crack a few eggs and make an omelet, I guess. But either way, to the guys and girls over at the Guinness Book of World Records, thanks for putting me in here. I appreciate it, and hopefully next year I can at least get some of these records, especially my Pac-Man, or not my Pac-Man, but my Bonk's Adventure one. Come on, there's a nerdy guy with a Pac-Man no, I keep on saying Pac-Man, but no. Look at that. That's a very awesome tattoo. How many tattoos do you see out there of world records? Barely any. I doubt Billy Mitchell has a tattoo of his Pac-Man world record on his chest or anything like that. Okay. And that's just my little rant here. Go to Twin Galaxies, and you think I'm bragging too much, or you think you can beat my Bonk's Adventure world record, I'm putting you up to the test. Go to Twin Galaxies and see if you can beat it. Yeah. In fact, I will give you $1 million if you do. I can do it. I just sold Stain events about a year ago, so I got some money. The problem is you're not going to beat it. Okay. And that's it for me. This is Arizonk World Heavyweight Champion and the one and only Star Soldier 1, baby. Or whatever names I'm going by. Okay, I thank you for watching. Bye.